feel like I feel to hold your hands up and clap your hands. Baby, clap your hands. Oh, clap your hands now. Baby, clap your hands. Baby, clap your hands. Do the best you can. I want everybody in the kitchen and bedroom. I want you to get up and hold your right foot in there and stomp your feet. Oh, baby, on the feet. Oh, stomp your feet now. Get on the feet. Baby, stomp your feet now. Oh, get on the feet. Oh, do that jack. Oh, I see you work. Hey, do that thing now. Baby, watch me work. Do that thing now. Baby, watch me work. You wanna walk that dog. Baby, walk that dog. Oh, walk that dog. Baby, walk that dog. Baby, walk that dog. Come on and I walk your dog. Baby, 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 baby. Oh, you're so good. You make me feel so good. Feel so good. Yeah, feel so good. I feel so good now. Feel so good. You go, ooh, ah, ah, oh, it's alright. Baby, it's alright. Hey, now it's alright. Oh, baby, it's alright. Now it's alright. Oh, now it's alright. You go one, you go two, you go three, four, do it some more. Alright. Hey, baby, it's alright.
Oh yeah, welcome back to the Easy Comic Reader channel, and my name is Mike, and today I got reason to dance, to shout, to celebrate, because I was very fortunate to receive, and wait till you guys see this stuff, I was very fortunate to receive an awesome package, a bundle, an A.O.K, a stack of books from the one and only Micah, the Graphic Man channel. Everybody that watches this channel definitely knows Micah. And he had messaged me and asked me. I was like, sure, I mean, anything is welcome, Micah. But what he sent and what he sent it in. So let me just start with that, right? So not only do I have a ton of cool comics to share with everybody, y'all gonna dig these, but the box that he sent them in, look at that. I got some original Graphic Man art. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you, Micah. I mean, the thought that you put into this. And he did send over a nice letter, right? And you know, I'm not one to read these, but I mean, to share, but I mean, he made me laugh with this one. He says he found his old box laying around and he filled it with some strange comics. Well, Micah, that's you talking my language, baby. I mean, he says you probably have them all. No, I don't, man. I've got a few. And I did take a sneaky peek at these because when I got it, I was like, okay, I'm going to check these out. And then I asked his permission, do you mind if I make this video? And he said, knock yourself out, man. And he says he wrote this himself. He made sure that I knew that. He says he's a bit crazy, but he fired all of his help, and he wrote this, and he wanted to say he just says yours truly in Graphic Man. So thank you, Graphic Man. And I cracked up when I read that. So I got that. I got this cool box. And in addition to some cool comics, I'm going to show this one first, all right? These are the non-comic things, but I think they're cool. All right, he sent over a pamphlet from the Dwight D. Eisenhower Library. And right there, Abilene, Kansas. Okay, Abilene, Kansas. The funny thing is, I was born and raised in Abilene, Texas. Yeah, so when I saw that, I was like, oh man, there's our nemesis city, because, you know, there's been songs written about Abilene, and I always wondered, were they talking about Abilene, Kansas? Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I ever seen. I was always wondering, did they talk about Abilene, Kansas, or my good old Abilene, Texas? But thank you, Micah, and a message he sent on Instagram. He said, he goes, I just try to put all kinds of stuff that you know. So yeah, Dwight D. Eisenhower. And then he sent over these really cool, I got to put on my spectacles for this, man. There we go. He sent over these really cool, it's catching all the glare because it's a Frazetta trading card. It says the best of Frazetta. And I know I'm catching all the glare off the screen and off the lights here, but yeah, if you know your Frazetta art, you'll know that one. But this has it's pretty glitzy, man. Thank you, Micah. He sent over that one, and this really cool one right there. All right, he sent over that, and then he's spreading the word of God to me, man. He sent over these chick tracks, right? This one's called Sunk, right? Sent over. Oh, and if you've never seen these or you don't know what they are, these cool comics, and at the end they've got some scripture all throughout. I took a peek at a few of them, and I will definitely be reading these. You got the Little Prince, the Skylighter, right? This one's probably going to be cool. Crazy Wolf. Crazy Wolf, yeah. So if you've never seen these before, right? And actually, Micah, I've never seen this size, right? I've seen them around before, and no one's ever given me one, but I've seen them. There's one, the Slugger, right? And the Long Trip. All right, so that's what those are the little extras he kind of threw in here, right? But now, y'all, let's get to these books. And thank you, Micah, for this. You always need a good word every now and then. All right, so I'm going to set these right over here. And honestly, guys, I don't know where to start. I really don't. So sit back, get yourself something to drink, swag, get your snacks ready. All right, so check these out. I'm trying to maneuver all this. All right, so I'm going to start with this stack, right? So the first thing I'm going to show you is Amazing Fantasy, a replica of Amazing Fantasy 15. Now, these were distributed in the newspapers probably about 2008, because I remember getting these. But Micah, I never got this one. I have almost a complete set of these of the Amazing Spider-Man reprints, but I never picked up this one. So thank you. I didn't have that one, brother. Thank you. And then, you know, we influence each other a lot. We, as in all of us that hang out together and, you know, share comics, share our stories, things like that. And so I'm really getting into these, right? Because Cheap Comic Collector, He's been preaching the word of Donald Duck and Walt Disney and Carl Barks. So I'm probably going to find a few Carl Barks in this stack of Disney comics. So there's that one. Here's a Beagle Boys, right? There's another issue of Beagle Boys. And right now, in my bedroom, my wife's always getting mad. Put those comic books somewhere else, but I've got a stack of funny books just like these that I'm going through. And I'm definitely going to read through these, man. There's Daisy and Donald Duck. Here's another Daisy and Donald Duck. All right. Here's another Daisy and Donald Duck. And this one, Micah, this one's, I mean, they're all cool, man. Don't get me wrong, but there's a drive-in movie theater. And in Abilene, Texas, we were very fortunate to have a drive-in movie theater. You know, it's still there. It's still there. And where I currently live, in the next town over, there is a drive-in theater. So all my life I've been fortunate to be able to go to a drive-in pretty much all my life, man. So that is cool. I like that one. And then this one right here, this is all the Balder, and I hope I'm saying that, Balder the Brave, that 4-issue series by Walt Simonson, right? So he sent over number 1. There's number 2. Hold these right. There's number 3. And number 4. 4-issue miniseries. And I had a couple of these, Micah. So now I'm going to get to enjoy that story. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Put these right here. Okay. And the hits keep on coming, y'all. Now, I remember this animated series, but I never got to watch a whole lot of it, you know, already getting out in the world, making a buck, trying to earn a living. But he sent over the Batman animated series comic book, man. And I remember one of my younger brothers would always watch this, and he would record them for me. He said, "Check it out, big bro. You're going to like this." And sure enough, man, that was cool. So he sent me issue number 1. He sent me issue number 2. Sorry for catching some of that glare, y'all. He sent me issue number 3. That's a cool Joker cover. And yeah, I've never watched all of these, but the ones that my brother used to show me, they were amazing. Amazing. And I know this is very popular with a lot of y'all. Here's issue number 4. Here's issue number 5. Here's issue number 6. And we've got issue number 8. Yeah, this is cool style, man. Number 9. And Micah, for a while, I had this on my digital Kindle. I had it there kind of like, maybe I'll get it. And then I said, well, let me. Now I've got up to issue. This was issue number 11. Old man bat. So, Micah, you've been reading my mind so far on these, man. That is awesome. Okay. Like I said, you can't see it, but I'm like literally surrounded in comic books. All right, here we go. Let's jump to this pile right here. We've got issue number 2 of the Karate Kid. Heck yeah. All right, he sent over issue number 4. Karate Kid, man. Issue number 5 of the Karate Kid. Ah, damn it. I'm set for a while, y'all. This is a lot of good reading. Here's number 12, the Karate Kid. Taking it to Superman, baby. I'm going to probably count this one. Let me see. I got to check out Superman real quick. He's not in a lot of peril, but he looks like he's in a rough spot. So that's going straight to the Superman in Peril collection. All right. And then this one. Good Lord. We've got Challengers of the Unknown, number 66. And that is just a cool. Man, that could be just a horror comic right there. I dig that, man. The colors are popping. All right. Then we've got War of the Worlds, number 19. Oh, man. I want to jump into this one. Does it have Craig Russell art? Maybe. I think so. Amazing Adventures, number 19. Got to correct myself. Kill Raven, baby. Heck yeah. Proudly featured on the episode of Easy Comic Reader Variety Show. Cheap plug here. All right, here we go. Now we've got a Web of Spider-Man number 101, right? And I totally missed all this Carnage and Venom. I picked up a couple of issues here and there over the years, but I never really jumped into this. So maybe this is my starting point to jump into some of that. Oh, look at this one, boy. Now, Mike, this one I do have, but man, Crypt of Shadows, number 8. That is just a cool cover, baby. Look at that. One of my favorites of all time right there. And then, oh man, check this one out. Crypt of Shadows, number 5, The Graveyard Ghoul. Man, Halloween's coming up. I cannot wait to jump into some of these that I've not read before, man. I don't have this one, Micah, and that is a beaut, baby. Yeah, you're going to hear me say the same thing a lot. All right, then he sent over something I thought was really cool, and I've read some of these. I don't have all of them, but what I'm talking about are the Green Hornet, baby. Yeah. I read there for a while. I was picking up anything Green Hornet, just trying to learn the history, right? He's a descendant of the Lone Ranger, which I did not know that until I started reading these. But I don't have this one. It's from the Now comic series. So I got number 8. I got number 1, which is a Jim Steranko cover, if y'all didn't know that. And that is a very cool cover. Got Kato, got Green Hornet doing some rescuing. Double-sized premier collector's item, man. That's awesome. And we got another one, number 9. Some of these may not be in order, but you get it, right? Good Lord. Yeah, number 9. I like this cover too, man. This is cool. Number 11. And these are in what I have, Micah, these are filling in that collection, filling in those runs really nicely. Thank you. I dig that cover right there. It just pops. That hornet symbol. Boom. And then what's cool is you got he's just nice. Got that dart he used to throw. All right, we get back into some of the horror covers. Check this one out, man. Dead of Night, number 1. First fright-filled issue. A haunted house is not a crime. A haunted house is not a home. Good gosh of gravy. Nice. All right, the next one. Ah, dang it. I don't have this one, Micah. Rima the Jungle Girl, number 1. Oh, man. And I did take a look at this one. There's some beautiful artwork in here. So thank you, Micah. I see some folks showing this one off, and I was like, wow, now I got one, right? All right, then we got Skull the Slayer. I got a few of these. Don't have this one. Skull the Slayer number 3. Mechanical murder in the world of the dinosaur. That is cool. Let me move that mouse out of the way. Yeah. Good Lord, Micah. Then we got Skull the Slayer number 5. And then he sent over, this is a lot. Everything that I love. But then he sent over a couple of these. Let me just show them to you. He sent over the Spirit from Kitchen Sink Press. Let's see. I'm not getting it. Oh, number 5, which is very cool because it's one of my missions. It's one of my goals to. Look, I got the famous Micah information card on the back of these, right? So one of my goals is to dig deeper into the roots, the history of comics from 40s on up, right? And he sent over number 7, another Spirit, Will Eisner, man. So thank you, Micah, because with the Green Hornet, with this, you're getting me where I want to be, man. You're getting me into the roots of it, the history of it, so I can appreciate everything else that jumped out of that era, right? Or from that time on. All right. He sent me Speedball, the Mass Marvel, number 8. Again, some of these 90s I've never read, but if Micah put this in the stack, it's got to be for a reason, right? He probably just said, here, try this one. See if you like it. I'm going to try it out. I've never read Speedball, so I wouldn't know, but but this one, look at this one. He sent me Red Sonja, number 1. Marvel feature, Red Sonja, number 1. Look at that. Where's she at? Right there. Good gosh of gravy. Some of that Frank Thorne art, man. Heck yeah. You got snakes on there. You got demons. You got sorcery. Heck yeah. You got the cool corner box with the circles. I love those, man. Corner boxes with a circle behind them. Can't beat that. But guys, you got the Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 28. Oh, man, my lights ain't doing that justice. But there you go. Dr. Graves, Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 28. Oh, and these are in, thank you, Micah. Heck yeah. It says back here, front cover by Steve Ditko, and I should have seen that from the beginning, right? Man. And this cover, I have, Micah, I know that they Charlton reprinted a lot of these, but this is, and I have the I guess the 70s version of this one, but this is Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 20. But that is a cool mummy cover, man. The Last Ship to the Sun. And it's in June. Look at that. Oh, let's see. He put on here. See, thank you, Micah. You're teaching me already, man. I should pay attention to what I'm putting up here. 1970, covered by Pat Boyette. I don't know why I want to say pretty boy Pat Boyette. I think there's a wrestler named Boyette from back in the 60s. I don't know. All right, we got Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 13. This is a Don Perlin and Steve Ditko collaboration cover. 1969. Heck yeah. Oh, here we go. We got another one. The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, number 33. And this is a Steve Ditko cover again. And from the limited knowledge that I have, I think Steve Ditko, after he left Marvel, he just started tearing it up on his own. He started just delving into his interest and his, wanderlust of getting out there and just making some groovy books. And I like those. Here we go. Baron Werewolves. Haunted Library, number 33. Look at that. That's psychedelic. 1977. And for those of you that love the Charlton comics, that's the logo that I grew up on. That bullseye right there. I know a lot of people could go back to this one, right? That logo. But that's the Charlton logo for me, man. I dig that. And then, Micah, I have this from I believe early 80s, one was Swamp Thing, but he sent me Challengers of the Unknown number 80. Look at that. 1973, he wrote on the back. A thing that came out of the sea. Yeah. I'm going to save this one for the last. So it's up on the neck, but I'm going to save this one. I mean, these are all awesome. And look at this one. We have Unusual Tales. Oh, yeah, Micah, taking care of me. Unusual Tales number 31, 1961. Look at that. Cover artist, Rocco Roque Monster Sternio. I tried to say that in one of my other videos, and I still cannot say that last name. Maybe y'all can help me out. Rocco Monster Seno. Anyway, this is cool, Micah. I need to start making these for my books once I start. Look at that. Okay. Now, here we go. I was trying to finish this run, and these are going to help. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 74, right? Ben Grimm, boy. Ben's always been Grimm, right? Over on Yancey Street. So he sent me that one. He sent me number 79. And, I'm 51 years old. And this era right in here, these are what, in addition to the Charltons, if we ever got Marvel Comics, I remember it's something about these circles. That's what my first memories of seeing a Marvel comic book. And they were old, right? But I shouldn't say that. I should say they were not the newer books that we would get. We get all, I've said it 1,000 times. We get all the old ones. Here we go. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 81. Yeah. Definitely going to have some fun reading these Fantastic Fours. Here we go. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 84. What's Micah got on the back on this one? We got John Ring-a-Ding Romita on this one. Nice. And I know, man, I used to get upset when I would see this. I was like, man, somebody done marked it all up, right? But I know now that was direct back then. Look at this. Here we go. Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 85. And there are so many Fantastic Fours, but I'm sticking with this series because you're going to get all those reprints. All right. There's 2 stacks that I'm saving for a stack and a particular comic I'm saving for the end. All right, Micah, you sent me some cool war books, and here we go. We got Star Spangled War Stories featuring the Unknown Soldier, and of course, it's 201, but you got beautiful Joe Kubert art on the back. I mean, on the front. I'm still tongue tied, y'all. I'm still like, I cannot believe this stack of books that he sent me, and to everybody that's shared something with me. I'm very fortunate. Very fortunate. Here we go. Our Army at War, number 183, featuring Sergeant Rock and good old Easy Company. Yeah. And there you go, Rod. There's your go checks, baby. And something about the feathers in his helmet just pop, man. That just gives me a good heartbeat. And I'm talking with Aaron. We're doing some trading. And I said, I just want books that make my heart go pitter patter. And everything I've been showing you so far make me do pitter patter. Here we go. Fighting Army, number 147. Shout out to my grandfather. Served in World War II. He's no longer with us, but he was a medic in World War II, and he was in the Army. Then my dad went and joined the Marines. And if you remember some of my earlier videos, I really tried to enlist, but they didn't want me. So yeah, military, Micah, runs deep in our family. I've had my grandfather, my father, my uncles, my great uncles, all serving this great country. Here we go. Our Fighting Forces, number 173, featuring the Losers. Right? That is cool. And Micah's putting notes on some of these. Micah, these are beautiful. Right? I love them. Oh, man. We got another go check, baby. Go dig those go checks. Here we go. GI Combat number 119. There you go. And this is a Russ Heath cover, according to Micah's notes. Very cool, man. 1966. Can't wait to read these. And here we go. We've got GI Combat. There's that infamous purple. 108, I believe. Yes, Micah, thank you. 108. Of course, covered by Joe Kubert. Is it Kubert? No, it's not Kubert like the game. It's Kubert. Let me do this right. Can't be up here bad mouthing Kubert. And look at this. I love my books when they show up like this, because they've seen some things. They've been, I'll just show it to you. 184. Look at that. GI Combat 184. And I dig this. To me, this is what an old comic should be, man. It's been loved. It's been read. It's been cherished by somebody. There's a spirit that goes with this book, man. And I dig it. Thank you. Oh, now we get to some more of these funny books. Some of my favorite cartoons right here. Heckle and Jekyll, baby. Crop dusting. Growing up on the plains of West Texas, I saw plenty of crop duster floating through the air, spraying down them crops, baby. Yeah, because born and raised in Abilene, Texas, but on the summers and the weekends, I go and live with my other grandmother and grandfather for a while, and that was in a rural West Texas, Hamlin, Texas. Shout out if you ever heard of Hamlin, Texas. Farming cotton, baby. That's all we did. Here we go. Amazing Spider-Man, number 352, with Nova on the cover of this one. That is cool. And this one says Amazing Spider-Man. Ba-dum. Mark Bagley is the artist and cover artist. That's pretty cool. And I dig these, Micah. I dig these. It's got everything. We've got Space War number 30. And Steve Ditko is doing the front cover on this one. I love these books, man. Oh. Okay. Now, Micah, you're hitting all the pitter patters in my heart, baby. Gunfighters, number from 1982, number 72. Look at that. Look at that. Boy, don't be trying to sneak up on me in that tree, yo. I'll take you out, baby. And then here we go. We talk about going back to the roots of comic books, right? Terry and the Pirates. This is put out by ACG Comic Group, right? So that's going to be interesting. I've never read a Terry and the Pirates, but I know of them. And that's where I'm going to be digging into some of that history. Here we go. Going back to that classic Marvel Comics, Machine Man, number 3. 10-4, baby. Here we go. Number 4. Number 8. And then he's back. And for what I understand about this one, this is where Ditko takes over. Steve Ditko, if I'm not mistaken. It's either this one or the one before or the one after. But they all new, all different. I've done a little research on Machine Man. This is where Steve Ditko takes over. And then here we go. There's another one Micah says, all aboard, Mr. Lincoln. And these are nice. I know Metarog is a big collector of these giveaways, these promo comics, whatever you will. And this one says Kansas Republican State Committee. There you go. A picture story about Abraham Lincoln and the railroad. That's going to be a fun read right there. And then we get into some Fantastic Fours. Here we go. Fantastic Four, number 214. Dig it, maybe. And again, these are not in any order. Well, he probably had them in order, but when I was taking them out, we jumped to 327 on this one. That's probably Ben Grimm right there. Like, yep, thing no more. Yeah. And we get to 337. You got all the favorites right there. Cap, Iron Man. And then we go back down to 161. That is cool. Yeah. So here's what I'm saying. Those little circles, man. And I want to say, I bought my very first comic with, they probably gave me a few quarters to go to the store, and I picked up a comic book, and this is why those circles, because the first comic that I actually bought that nobody else owned before, I was the first owner, was a Fantastic Four, and I think it was like 182. But I remember distinctly those circles, and it just mesmerized me when I was a kid. Here we go. We're going back to some Marvel's Greatest Comics, number 92. Hulk versus Thing. Enough said, man. Here we go. Back to the 80s, Fantastic Four, number 296. I dig them. Here we go. Fantastic Four, number 244. When Calls Galactus. And we've got Fantastic Four, number 240. Black Bolt. Humans. Then we've got a Marvel 2-in-1, number 83. Sasquatch. And then we get into some Fantastic Four, number 311. We've got Black Panther on this one. If you like Black Panther, you're going to dig these. We have Black Panther, number 6. That is cool, baby. Black Panther, number 7. Kirby art, man. And Black Panther number 12. They're going to be a reading party all week this week. Number 13. Look at that. What does he have on the cover here? Jerry Bingham is doing a cover on this one. And then we have number 1 in a 4-issue limited series. Black Panther number 1. That's nice. That is cool, man. I'll be definitely looking for the other 3. And then Micah. I mean, everything has been awesome. But all right, we've got the Secret Society of Supervillains. And why am I smiling so much? Because, y'all call me a weirdo, what you want, but in our house, when we were watching wrestling or watching movies, for some odd reason, me and one of my other brothers would always go for the bad guy. Especially when we were watching wrestling. If you had the Freebirds versus Von Erichs, we were going for Freebirds. I know that's a shame. Living in Texas, not rooting for Von Erichs, but I don't know. So when I see these supervillains, DC, there's number 2. I go bonkers, man. This is awesome. I've read this one before. Here we go, number 3. If I'm not mistaken, well, yeah, I'll just wait and tell you when we get there. Here we go, number 4. I know I've read a couple of these. And of course, you can't get a bunch of villains together without them fighting amongst themselves first. There you go, Iggy Pop. There's number 5. There you go. He's got on the back here. Ernie Chan and Vince Coletta. Number 5. Ernie Chan, of course. Know him very well. Conan magazine. Number 6. Conan Comics. Here we go. Y'all keeping count on these. Here we go. Number 7. And each one of them in these really nice bags. I guess these are the Mylar bags, right? Look at that. Number 8. Y'all see why I'm smiling after a while. Number 9. Rich Buckler. The Creeper. We've got number 10. Inked Al Milgrom cover, inked by Jack Abel. Right. We've got number 11. Y'all figure out where we're going with this. We've got number 12. Now, Micah, if these were accidentally put in there, man, you need to let me know. I will gladly give them because these are beautiful books, man. Here's number 13. Rich Buckler. Here's number 14. Here's number 15. Okay, that was 15. Then, check this out. It says on the back, this book goes between issues 10 and 11. 1977, Rich Buckler on the cover. Secret Society of Supervillains Special, 1977. Then, this is so cool. We're going to round all that off with the Secret Origins. It's a giant DC Superstars. Secret Origins of Super Villains. That is awesome, man. Thank you, Micah. I better know my DC supervillains after that generous gift you gave me, Micah. And then I'll make sure that's everything. I'm telling you, I was surrounded by books. Creme de la creme right here. I mean, this one made the whole heart pitter patter. We've got Banana Splits, right? Let's see. Did he write on the back? Banana Splits, number 8, October 1971, baby. Micah, I love it, baby. It's the Banana Split Show. Good Lord. Micah, if you would have seen my household growing up when this song came on Banana Two, we would go bonkers, man. We would go bonkers because we caught these on reruns, on syndication, right? And what I loved about this show, it was a variety of things. You had, these guys, but then you had a cartoon, Danger Island. Danger Island was one of our favorites, man. Uh-oh, Django. Dude, we would go bonkers for that. We would go bonkers for the Arabian Nights. We would go bonkers for those are the ones that stick out to me. But oh my gosh, Micah, Banana Splits, bro. That is awesome, right? And around where I currently reside, it is hard for me to get these. And yeah, I know I could probably just get online and get them, but there's still that element of the hunt, right? But yeah, good memories right here, man. And maybe I've never read it, so maybe there is something from Danger Island here. Maybe there's something like that. But folks, awesome stack of books. Thank you, Micah. And again, sir, I just want to say I appreciate it. You put some thought into this, or maybe you just say, here's a bunch of books. I don't know, man, but every single one is just amazing. It's right where I want to be. You gave me something new to try out on some of these, but I appreciate you, Micah. I really do, man. And I appreciate you inviting me onto your show. I used to watch, I still do, but I remember watching and just like, yeah, these guys know their stuff, man. These fossils is what they call themselves. And maybe I can be considered an honorary fossil, but I want to say again, I know now I'm blushing over here, but thank you, Micah. Everything you sent is truly amazing. Is very generous of you. And before I just ramble on, thank you. And thank all of you for watching, and thank everybody for just hanging in with me as I'm learning how to do all this. And, it's cool to be part of what we've got here, right? We share things, we laugh. Now some of us calling each other, and it's truly amazing that, growing up, I had plenty of brothers, but, over the years, I held on to this stuff. I held on to not my actual books, but I held on to the memories, to the good feelings that was associated with all this, right? And hanging out with you guys each and every week on your channels and your live shows, and being fortunate to be part of those live shows means a lot to me. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Micah, for your generosity. And we'll see you guys down the road. Thank you.